Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, we're going to dive right into this message for you because, baby girl, baby boy, it's getting dark. It's raining cats and dogs where I'm at, and I'm loving it. But listen, it's getting dark. So let's dive into this message. I'm going to be getting three main cards for you here. We're taking those in the upright. Thank you so much for being here. Your time spent with me is greatly appreciated. And definitely not taken for granted, my Aries. So what's the first card from my divine, beautiful Aries spirit? Okay, we got it. And it says here, affluence. Affluence here is a number 5 card. Affluence. You see that beautiful energy here? I feel like I need to read up on this affluence thing here. Do I have this? No, it's not in here. Where is it? All right, here we go. This affluence energy coming out. It's a lot of it's a number 5 here. So it's a completion, definitely a completion here. Yeah. Wealth in all forms is available to you now. Well, I'm not even going any further. Wealth, let me say that out loud and clear, in all forms is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual plane. Listen, wealth in all its forms. We don't need anything more because we like it. We love it. Yeah, we love it. So let's get your other card here. Let's get your other card. All right. And we're taking these in the upright, yeah? It says by the book. By the book. So all your wealth and prosperity is something that has integrity. It is something that has integrity, something that you have done by the book, but of course, that you're coming into something that is very organized and in line. Is as I'm getting the energy of an accountant who is really tight on their accounting. It's like everything is balanced, you know, the sheets are balanced, the accounts are balanced. I'm feeling like this is what you're coming into as well. Might be also there is some returns coming into as it relates to tax. I'm not too sure. This is what I'm also they're bringing to me at this time, that things are going to be balanced out for you here. So as for you to come into some sort of affluence, some sort of a wealth. And it says wealth in all on all planes, spiritual and material wealth coming in here for you as well. It's a number 11 here. So you have 5 and 11. Yeah, this could be important numbers for you here. So let's see here. For your last main card, we have here bearing fruits. You cannot make this up. Number 12, bearing fruits. I love it. I love this for you here, Aries. Yeah, bearing fruits. I'm getting the energy of the 9 of Pentacles here, the Ace of Pentacles here. Let's get the cards here out for you. Let's use the Aquarian Tarot deck here. Affluence. Affluent spirit. May I have 3 for each main card, please? Thank you. For my divine, beautiful. Okay, we have one flip around here. Beautiful Aries. Yeah. That's the 2 of Swords in the reverse. So you're becoming clear here. There's no energy of indecision moving forward. The High Priestess in reverse here. All right. One more card for affluence, please. The Sun in the reverse. What's going on here? By the book. Please, 3 cards for by the book, Spirit. Thank you. 2 more cards, please. All right. Okay. So, yeah, initially there was some uncertainties Didn't I say Nine of Pentacles? Here we go, baby girl, baby boy. The Nine of Pentacles. That's what I was getting here. One more for by the book, please. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right. Bearing fruits. All right. Temperance in reverse. Two more cards for bearing fruits, please, Spirit. I heard the card. So listen to me now, Aries. There is some this is going to be a deep reading, so get yourself something to drink, to munch on. Relax here. The Earth Friend flip over. One more card for bearing fruits, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for Aries. Bearing fruits. What's going on here? We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the World at the bottom of the deck. So just by connecting with these, the overall energy, there is something that was off balance. I'm feeling like initially you weren't listening to your gut feeling. Initially you weren't clear as to the way forward. It's as if you had an inclination to move towards something here or to do something, and you might have been delayed because there was an energy of uncertainty here. By the books, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. Not too sure what going on here, so because I don't really like this Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, and I don't like the Sun in the reverse. So in any event, it's Spirit is going to really clarify these energies here out that for you as well here. So there is something you're coming into the clarification as to what is really going on, because you're moving from the Sun in reverse to the Moon in reverse to Temperance in the reverse. There might have needed for you to be there might have been needed for you to be a little bit more patient. I'm feeling like there is something that you have jumped the gun about here. Yeah, the Elephant to the Eight of Cups in reverse. A stuck energy is here as well. Let's get a card from Mama Isis to dive deeper into this energy here. At the end, we're going to be looking at this card. Listen, no man, get your drink, your coffee, your tea, your juice, and something to munch on, because we're going to be here for a minute and we only have 58 minutes on the clock. So let's see here. May I have a card to tie this message in at the end, please, Spirit, for Aries? Thank you. All right. Aries, thank you. All right, thank you, Spirit. We put it right here and we have a look at it at the end. No, wealth in all shapes and form, on all planes. Yeah, physical and material and spiritual wealth. You have the Two of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Now the Two of Cups in reverse, you're now clear. You're clear as to the way forward, because the Two of Swords is a person blindfolded with two swords. She's wondering if she should go left or right. Not too sure. Yeah, blinded to what is it that you need to do here. You're not blinded anymore because it's in the reverse here. Yeah. So let's get a card. Okay, this is a card that they want me to use to dive deeper into this Two of Swords in the reverse. What is it that you're clear about at this time? What is it that Aries, you, my divine Aries, is clear about? Ten of Cups, family dynamics. A beautiful family dynamics. You're clear about this. You're clear about this might be a partner. You're clear about, moving into a union with a divine partner, coming into abundance with this family dynamics. Here, you're clear about that. For some of you, however, what I'm hearing, you're clear about a family dynamics that was very restrictive. That is there was something negative coming up with this Ten of Cups energy. You're clear about something went in, something going awry here with this family dynamics. For some of you, it's a beautiful thing, but something you're clear about as it relates to this family dynamics, the two of wands here, the seven of pentacles. There might be communication coming over telephone as it relates to a family dynamic issue that you're now clear about. Yeah, let's get this high priestess energy. Might be the need, your intuition was telling you something here. The devil, you see what I'm saying? Your intuition was telling you that something was up as it relates to a particular situation surrounding a family dynamics. You're now clear about this. It might be it was a manipulative energy. You should have tapped into you what I'm hearing, that you were called to trust your intuition about this, and you did not. Might be you lay your guards down here. Might be you're dealing with a Capricorn energy. I'm fighting with the rain here. It's so loud. The two of swords in the upright. You see what I'm saying here? So you were blinded to a particular situation as it relates to a family dynamic that wanted to manipulate you or to keep you restricted. So as for you to not to move into an energy of affluence, of health, of wealth, of abundance. For some of you, it's not a family dynamic. For some of you, might be a job opportunity had presented itself to you and you delayed on it to some extent because you weren't sure. But now you're sure that you need to move to this because it was kind of iffy with the sun being here in reverse. Sun in the reverse. Why is the sun here in the reverse? The King of Cups. Your emotions was attached to this experience here. Your emotions. And this is what I felt like, the overall energy was giving me, like you had jumped the gun, or what is going on here with this King of Cups with the sun in reverse? What is going on here with this King of Cups with the sun in the reverse here? Spirit cycle here. Yes, so it's like there's a particular cycle. You hear the thunder? I don't know if I can get that out of the video, but hey, there's a particular cycle that you embody here, Aries, that you don't trust. You did not trust. You take too long to trust your intuition and your gut feeling when they present yourself here. Maybe you're called to move to something that would afford it for you to be in this energy of affluence a long time. But listen, anything, it might be delayed, but it's not late. And you're still coming into this. You're breaking this cycle. Your emotions was kind of iffy about this sort of energy here. By the book, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. So something is being done in order. Something is being done legally. Something that is being done so as for you to come into this affluence of abundance, which is the Nine of Pentacles here. And you're clear about it. The Two of Swords to the Moon in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. It's as if you might have initially walked away from something that would have caused you to be in an energy of wealth in every area of your life, but now you're sticking and you're staying. Yeah? The Nine of Pentacles for by the book. Why is the Nine of Pentacles? On the fence is the Nine of Cups. I'm led to take it in the upright. All is it that you want, you're getting. Regardless of the fact that you were not too sure about it initially. Regardless of the fact that for some of you, it might be a family dynamics that did not want you to come into this affluence of abundance. A family dynamics, a group dynamic, whatever it is, one might have held you back or held you down. You're clear. Because initially, with this Two of Swords in reverse, you're clear, But there is something about your intuition here with the high priestess in reverse to the devil in the upright that blinded you once again and put you back into a cycle here with the sun in reverse, with the world here and the king of cups. Put you back in darkness, having you repeat a cycle with your emotions all over the place. But now you're doing things in order here. It's like you get control of your emotions. Like you now decide that you're going to do things by the book here. Not that you wasn't doing things by the book, but you decide to focus now and to zoom in on what is it that you're doing. So as for you to step into this affluence that is of Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, everything you put into the universe is yours. Things are going to be flourishing. Things are going to be growing. Some of this abundance that you're coming into, it did not come easy here because you see you were under some sort of a struggle with some sort of a way forward here that might have derived from an energy of a family dynamics or group dynamics or whatever dynamics this is here. The moon here in the reverse, you're now seeing things for what they really are, okay? You see that there is some restrictions here. Four Pentacles. You're seeing that something wanted you for not to be in the energy of abundance and growth and prosperity, the Queen of Wands in reverse for the moon in reverse. Yeah? Wanted you to always stay in the energy of being this, life is unfavorable. You're not pleased. Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? My windows are open and you see that? It's wet. Listen, it's just rainwater, so hey. I have to get up and close them, but I'm finishing this reading here. The Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the King of Pentacles. You're sitting back on your throne here, Aries. Back up, listen. Clarity is going to allow for you the Wheel of Fortune for you to sit back on your energies with the King of Pentacles here. The Wheel of Fortune, you're now clear as to why the wheels were not turning in your favor, bringing back into you balance here. You're now more focused now here on what is it that you need to do and trusting your intuition here. May I have something for this King of Pentacles? Why is this King of Pentacles here? Options. Seven of Cups. Options, options, options. You will be bearing fruits. Options, options, options. Things are moving back into balance here for you. Things are moving back into fairness for you here with the Justice being here. Reaping your harvest. The Ten of Wands. This is what you're moving towards here with the Chariot being here. Yeah? So there was a need for temperance here. There was a need for you to just take yourself away from people talking things in your ears here and to move forward with the initial clarity that you had. But anyways, no matter how long it takes, you're still coming into this sort of an affluence energy here and experience. Temperance here. Why was Aries the King of Swords? Yeah, you might be lash out, you might be curse somebody out, you might be talk so you don't trust this offer that is coming in, and a person might take that offer back and not present it to you anymore because you weren't sure if it was going to lead to anything that was very profitable, that you wasn't sure that it was going to lead to anything of affluence here with the Nine of Pentacles. It is the Ace of Cups here. Abundance and wealth in every area. Some of you is even in your love life here. The King of Swords in reverse for the Temperance in the reverse. So patience as it relates to, your thoughts and what is it that you say, that energy I'm getting here. The moon, you see, because you weren't clear. You weren't sure. You weren't sure about a family dynamics that was working against you. You weren't sure. The Hierophant is here and putting the card right on the Hierophant to the Hangman. So you're seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe you're seeing things from a different perspective than a traditional way that you might have done things here. You're changing up how is it that you do things or you move. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're now releasing what you need to release. You're now giving opportunities a chance to come to you here. That is what I'm getting. But nonetheless, you're asked to stand firm with the Nine of Wands and allow whatever tower to fall here because it's all working out for you. You see that? The Three of Cups in the upright. It is all working out for you here. The Eight of Cups, this energy is going to stick and stay. The Eight of Cups here in the reverse. This is not going nowhere. It took a long time for you to step into this energy of affluence. It's not going nowhere. You have moved out of an energy that was very uncomfortable in order for your shifts to come in because now you're listening to your intuition here with the High Priestess. This wasn't an easy. This wasn't easy with the Five of Pentacles. This was not easy. You see? And because it wasn't easy, you are now being greatly rewarded. Yeah? So let's get the card here. It says flower of life. Nice. Look at the card here, the image. It says flower of life. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Listen, man, Aries. You are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. You see, this might be the control that your intuition, you wanted to control certain things, but your intuition, you see, your emotions were a bit off here. My curtain wetting up bad, not true. Look at that, man. Oh my God, I have to go close the windows, Aries. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, let's carry on. As I said, it's just water. All right, let's do that again. Flower of life. You are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change because this is you might have been resisting change. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Trust that what is coming into you is for you. Yeah? Now is the time for your blossoming, bearing fruit. The tree has to blossom in order for you to bear fruit. You cannot make this up. Drop the mic. That's it. Love you all, Aries. This is beautiful energies, beautiful reading. Listen, move through. You got this. Embrace all is it that is coming into you, right? Coming for you at this time because it is your time of receiving. Thank you so much. My voice is going because I'm fighting with it because the raindrops is very loud. The thunder is going, the rain is falling. So this is showers of blessings for you coming in for you here, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. And please do enjoy the rest of your week.